All right, everybody, welcome to the Wednesday Live. Got a few surprises today. So far, I got out my scale and I went ahead and matched up a bunch of our cars. I got the lighter ones down here. These are in the 41 to 46 range. And these up here, they're more closer to 48, 47, 50 grams. And as an added bonus, after we race these here, we're going to check these new ones out. Just got these in. Now this Corvette weighs a good little bit, so it's gonna join this crowd down here, so we have 4 even to race. But before we get to the fun, well, actually it's all fun. Let's do a mail call. All right, we have us a mail call from Steel City Mafia Racing. Dude I call Mr. S. We kind of traded cars back and forth, so I'm gonna share with y'all what he sent. I hope I can get him to come out. There we go. How about that for a sweet car, eh? X-Ray Cruiser 67 Camaro with opening hood, if it'll open. Well, it does open. That is a sweet car. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one already, so I'm not going to be opening that one up quite yet until I'm for sure. Let's see, yeah. I got one of these open, but it's a newer one, not this older one. Also has the opening hood right there. I really like that. It's a great detail. So he sent me those two and this newer one, this 18 Camaro Super Sport. Now I know for sure I've got this one in my collection. So here you go, Mr. S. This is for you, dude. Oh, there you are. Steel City Mafia Racing. Thanks for joining in. Hey man, this one's for you. I'm gonna wait on those two right there, but this one is gonna get opened up right now and it's gonna get raced. Because that's what we do, right, brother? We rip and race. Ta-da! Today, we're ripping and racing over here on the 6th lane. I don't still have the scale out to get the weight off of this one. So we'll just run it with the winners. How about that? So let's get started. Now, one reason I got this 6th lane on the cheap is because lanes 1 and 6 right here, you'll notice that prong still sticks up a little bit farther than the rest. For some reason it does that on lane 1 and 6. Cars will hang up sometimes. So I just get my cars together in packs of 4. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It is Wagon Wednesday. Go ahead and wag your tail because you made it halfway through the work week. That's a pretty good little group for the first round. Let's go down here and cut this on because it needs to be on. That definitely needs to be on. Alrighty, everybody. Let's get it started. We got lots of groups of 4s to run today. Like I said, this is a lighter group. That's a heavier group. And this group up here is the lightest ones. I got out the scale, matched them up. So let's get us a winner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Winner, lane 3.
We got lane 3, which would be this one right here. That's our winner from that small group. So we'll stash our other ones over here. I really like that Porsche. I bet y'all do too. I got all 4 color variants put away, still in the pack. Opened up a couple of them just so I could race them, have a little fun with them, you know, like we do. This will go with the Camaro, that 18 Camaro. On to the next group. Let's run this one, eh? The Penguin 55 Nomad. This, I believe, is a Lotus. Yep, that is a Lotus. Of course, everybody that knows cars knows that's a Corvette. About a 60, 61, I guess. Very nice. And another Corvette. This one come out of the Batman set, along with this car. Alrighty, here we go with Group 2, y'all. Who you think's gonna win? Let's check it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Winner, lane 5.
We got lane 5. Hey, cool. I like it that the Nomad pulled off a win. Retrieve the rest of our cars here. Stash them to the side. All right. So now the Penguin is going to join the other winners. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Wagon Wednesday. That's pretty exciting. We got 3 winners so far, kind of, sort of. Let's go with our next group. This one is Greenwood Corvettes. Go lane 2. Now this one here, Steel City Mafia probably already knows this little Corvette, this bronze Corvette right here, likes to win on this track. I know it for sure has got 3 wins on this track specifically. That's why it sits with these cars on this side. And if you follow my show, then you know this car. This is the former King Chevrolet Camaro. Might pull off a win today, I don't know. It's tough with that bronze Corvette right there. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, would you look at that? The 2 I was watching lost out to the wagon. Hey, let's hear it for Wagon Wednesday. That's 2 wagons that's gonna make it to the final. How exciting. Get all these cars up here. All right. Yeah, that's another wagon. That is a 64 Ford Fairlane wagon. That's a group of 4 so far. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. We got some good momentum going. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle car. And now this car, I got open. And it had some really slow times on the other dragway, the Play Robotics set, so I gave this one the juice. How you doing, MXD? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, this one's been given the juice on the tires and the axles. Or I should say wheels. I'll put him in lane 2. It was just too nice of a car for it to keep on going slow. That's pretty nice. I believe that's a mod rod. And I had an uneven number of cars, so I tossed in this Mustang. The Mustangs usually do pretty good on a drag track, not so much a track with a bunch of turns. But anyways, Steel City Mafia said, man, I got a bunch of cars I want to open, but I only have 1 of them. I know how you feel, brother. I know how you feel. I got a whole box over there. I'm waiting until I find some doubles. Because you never know. It might be a $10 car. You don't want to open a $10 car unless you at least got 2 of them. But let's race these right here, y'all. My favorite would have to be, even though I'm a Chevrolet man, my favorite is that Mustang. Let's see if he can pull one off. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
Winner, lane 5.
Lane 5, but we had one hang up. He hung up at the beginning. Let's switch the lanes and try it one more time. For sure, that was lane 5. Which was this little car. So this is what we'll do. We'll take these 2 back to the starting gate. And the Ninja car, we'll join the winners. We'll try to get this mod rod to roll. We got it in a different slot. So we'll try it. All right, let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Winner,
Yep, there went that Mustang, I tell you. These Mustangs, these newer castings they coming out with, they're pretty quick. This one and the black SVO, which is one of my favorites. So we'll put these over here. I'll clean them up in the end. Mustang did win a round. It counts. MXD wants to know what's the most expensive car in your collection. Actually, the most expensive car I've had, I just gave away to my nephew because he's into Mickey Mouse. It was a little Mickey Mouse car. It was worth about $58 still in the pack. And it was about $35 open. But I would say there's one Batman car in the house that's a super. And it's probably worth the most of any of the cars here. But the ones that I have that's like worth a good bit are packed up over there. So it would take about 10 minutes to get to them down there because it'd probably be down there with my Camaros. You can see that white Camaro right there. It'd be in that tote. I got some really expensive Camaros down there. On with the show, folks. Nice Ferrari. This one is, let's read the bottom here. Kind of hard to see. Yeah, I'm not sure what model this one is. Even with the good light, it's hard to see the casting on the bottom. It's so black. Nothing like a little Dodge, a little Mopar power. Speaking of Dodge, why not a patrol car, huh? All right, y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Lane 5. That's that Dodge power right there. It's that Dodge power. Steel City Mafia said, I know I got some Firebirds on my pegs. I was trying to find one for you, but found a black Camaro first. Hey, I appreciate that, Steel City Mafia. I like Firebirds and Camaros. That's my favorite. I would say C10s, but the C10s are so hard to find. Everybody loves the C10s. So I'm gonna move these cars off. I've got a few C10s and I will not open them. I only have one that's open. And it was kind of on the slow side. So this one will join our winners over here. We got 2 more races to go. Then we're gonna find out what these other ones are made of. Like I said, I got out the scale and I weighed them. And that Corvette weighs just as much as these dragsters, so he's gonna race with them. Ford GT. Everybody likes this body style. I believe the newest one is white and black. Mazda RX-7 Savannah. That's always a good choice. And the Volvo Gasser. Now this car has gotten some pretty good times on any track. It's an odd looking car, but it'll roll. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've got one of these still in the pack, but this one I got loose. And it still runs and rolls good. Kind of odd, it's got one black wheel there. Interesting. All right, everybody, you got a favorite out of these? I'd say my favorite is the Savannah RX-7, really. Well, let's find out who's faster. 3, 2, 1. Well, the Volvo Gasser decided to show out and shut me up, didn't it? That's fine with me. I like fast cars. Faster the better. Get these moved out of the way. And the Volvo Gasser will join the rest of the winners. Getting quite the collection of winners over here. That's awesome. I like fast cars. You Mopar fans would know right away the Roger Dodger. Then we got the 57 Chevy. Bel Air, I believe is what they call it. 57 Bel Air. Mazda RX-7. This is a fast little casting. Of course, you know I'm gonna have a Camaro or 2 in there. It's a newer body style. Any Camaro is good with me. Steel City Mafia. I need to organize my pegs so I have a better idea of what is there. I know how you, I know what you're talking about, brother, because it's like a 2-hour ordeal when I get all these out. It really is, but they're organized. They just don't look like it. Y'all got a favorite from this one? I would have to say the PT7 Bel Air is my favorite. I grew up on Tri-5, so a lot of car show memories with that car. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Winner. Lane 5.
Well, that's for all my Dodge Chrysler fans out there. Roger Dodger pulled it off. Let's get these out of the hole. Get these off of the track. Make room for the winners, like the Roger Dodger. This car does not disappoint. It don't disappoint. I kind of wish the motor was silver though. It'd make a little bit more sense. Look better. But anywho, he's going to lane 5 because now we got to race the winners. We got to narrow it down on who just might be the fastest. So I'm just picking cars at random because that's just the fun part. Y'all got a favorite out of these? I'm kind of thinking that Roger Dodger's going to outrun the rest of them, but I'm feeling the 55 Nomad. I'm feeling the Penguin this time. Old Man Diecast, nice to see you. It says most Camaros are not track fast, sadly. Love me a Camaro. I'm with you on that one. I probably got 160 Camaros and I got about 40 Firebirds. But I've been collecting Camaros and Firebirds probably 8 years, which ain't too long. But all right, folks, I'm pulling for the Nomad. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was close. That was close, but the Roger Dodger come out on top. What a good race that was. That Roger Dodger put on a show. He put down my Mustang. Very good. Very good indeed. All right, we don't have many left. Let's see who we're gonna race this time. Let's go with a little Dodge power. We'll get this Camaro from Steel City Mafia Racing. We'll put him in lane 3. We got this car here. I believe that's a Ninja Turtle. Lane 4. And the Ford Shaggin' Wagon. Lane 5. I'd have to say my favorite out of these is the Camaro, of course. Steel City Mafia Racing, like, heck yes. I can hear you, brother. He rooting for that Roger Dodger, which is about to have to race one more time. So let's see who's fastest out of these 4. 3, 2, 1. The Shaggin' Wagon pulled it off. Look at there, the Ford Fairlane. Nothing like the underdog winning a race. I like that. Retrieve these cars. Sit things back. Yeah, I like it when the underdog wins. This is a Matchbox, folks, not even a Hot Wheels. Matchbox had a 5-pack out that was all station wagons. And that was in it, along with the Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser wagon that I really like. So now we got these 3. Awesome set right here. Who is going to be the fastest of these 3? I know Steel City Mafia, he's pulling for that Roger Dodger right there. Have to say that I am too, but that Shaggin' Wagon is not disappointing tonight. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up, Roger Dodger, all the way. Wow, that is awesome. What a great finish too. I would say the mediocre cars that I have. So I went through all of them today before I started this live. I weighed all of them. I looked at the wheels. I looked at the axles, made sure they were good. Make sure they were ready to roll. Make sure they were ready to race. And the Roger Dodger comes out on top today. So now I know which one's fast of all the regular cars. So let's move on to the newer ones. The ones I just added. A Chevy Pro Stock truck. Look at this thing, folks. That is slick. Wow. That is slick. Put that up on the table. Now we have a Pro Stock Firebird. Kaboom! This ought to race pretty good. It's got some weight to it. Yep, metal bottom, metal body. So it's got that going for it. But it ain't just gonna pull away, because this one also is a metal body, metal bottom car, this Corvette, and it rolls really well. Last but not least, we got the 41 Willys. I said I got these carded ones in a deal where I bought a bunch of cars off a guy. And this was in the pack, and I was like, oh yeah, that one is gonna race. So, let's load them up, folks. And the Willys is too fat. No joke, it is too fat. My goodness. Okay, we're going to have to save that one for a rainy day. Come on, Roger Dodger. You're gonna substitute. Let's load these up, folks. Now that is a fast looking crew right there. Okay, Steel City Mafia. He's saying he's thinking that lane 5 is the fast lane. Well, how interesting, because we got a Firebird sitting in there. We're about to find out that Roger Dodger might pull off another upset. You never know. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we left one at the line. We left one at the line, but it still counts. That Roger Dodger outrunning drag cars. And it outran the vet. How about that? Let's move these to the side. We got the Roger Dodger. We ended up leaving one at the line that did not leave correctly because he got stuck right there on the side. All right. Well, we're going to be fair about it. Let's go to lane 5 and see what happens. Here we go. Now let's see who's fast. 3, 2, 1. Roger Dodger. Boy, it took off. This car loves this track. It truly does. I'm excited, y'all, because this Roger Dodger is beating out some expensive cars. It really is. Like, this Firebird was not cheap. This was a $3 or $4 car, but I bought 2 of them at a time so I could open one. Ain't looking too sharp now next to the Roger Dodger. Sweet. All right, so I think 2 can play at that game. I think the Roger Dodger deserves some real competition. What y'all think? Real competition? What I mean by real competition is these dragsters. Like that Treasure Hunt Mustang. One of those Mustangs. Or maybe even one of these 3. Yeah, no sense in going to the top. Let's get the Zamac. This Zamac is really quick. I was really surprised by this car. And the Treasure Hunt. And you know this is a Treasure Hunt car. This got the symbol on top. This Mustang funny car, it's fast. So now we got some real competition for Roger Dodger. Now, none of these cars have been juiced. These are straight out of the pack, like you would find them, just like you would buy them, crack them open, race them. Same condition. You got that right, Steel City. That Roger Dodger is quick. Let's see if he can keep up with the big dogs. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lane 2. Well, Roger Dodger had to lose sometime. And it wasn't exactly fair, I don't think. But it was a good race. It was a good race. That race belongs to the Treasure Hunt Funny Car Mustang. Well, wow, yeah, the Roger Dodger beating out most of the competition. That is tight. That is very tight. We'll put him right up here. And since we got the 6th lane out, let's run these, all right? We're gonna grab the Hershey's. We're gonna grab the Firebird. And we'll grab the Bonneville. Now, if you've been following my series and you might have noticed just then that I have 2 Bonnevilles. I have another one right there. That's the new one I took straight out of the pack. But this one I got used, and you can tell because it's got that chip in the paint right there on the roof. But the used one is nice and broken in, and it will outrun the new one. And if you've been watching anybody else's channels, then you know that Hershey's car, that is a car to reckon with. It's usually in everybody's top 5. You're right, Steel City. That was a close race. It really was. Who's y'all's favorite for this one? The Bonneville car? Maybe the Firebird? Maybe the Hershey's car? I'm going for the blue Firebird. I'm going to go for the underdog. All right, here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
Winner, lane 2.
Lane 2. That would be the Hershey's car. Yep, that would be the Hershey's car. Yeah, I ran him again. That casting right there, I tell you. There's a reason that's an expensive car. Not only does it look good, but it performs good for anyone that has it. It's been a bunch of great racing, y'all. I'm so glad y'all tuned in. I'm so glad you're watching now. You're probably watching the replay. And that's awesome. Thank you very much for watching. That was fun. Especially racing them 3 right there. Now we know out of all my loose cars, the Roger Dodger stands on top pretty much. We're going to have one more race, and that is because over here you'll notice I've opened up another 56 to go with these. So that means I got 4. I think we should see which 56 is the fastest. Since this one and that one's the same, we'll just run these 4. How about that? This will be the last race, y'all. My favorite car of all time is the 56 Chevrolet. I will probably never get one because I can't afford the parts. These days, with as much as parts cost in the car itself, yeah, it'd probably take 80 grand just to build a nice driver with some air conditioning. I would have to have AC. I ain't gonna lie. I would have to have AC. All right, y'all. Last race of the night. I hope you enjoyed this show as much as I have. Bringing it to you. Don't forget to press that like button on your way out, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell your friends and neighbors. Here we go with a 56 Chevy race. 3, 2, 1. Wow.
Lane 2.
That was super close up to the last foot. But the white car pulled it off. So now we know who's fastest. The white 56. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for joining the live today. Try to remember every Wednesday afternoon around 6 p.m. is when we have the live. Join in. All right, everybody. Peace out. Be careful.